Is this what I think it is?
But the tide of war seems endless.
Oh yeah, that's right. Warhammer Total War has been officially announced, and I'm ridiculously excited. Not only am I a huge fan of the Total War series, but I'm an even bigger fan of the Warhammer property. I love 40K, I love Fantasy Battle, I love the tabletop, and I love the video games. So it's no surprise that I'm ridiculously excited. And then when you add on the fact that they're making Eternal Crusade, they're making Regicide and Vermintide, it's looking like a good time to be a Warhammer fan. However, both companies have shown in the past that they can make some mistakes. So, although I'm going into this with a lot of excitement, I'm also going into it with a lot of skepticism. And I'm really, really hoping that they don't f*** it up. But hey, let's hope they do well. So just a few things that I would like to see from Warhammer Total War. Number one, I would really, really like to see the Horde mechanic that was established in Attila Total War implemented into the Warhammer Total War. Basically, where you could have your little hordes running around, you know, not really having to hold a city and so on. I would love for that mechanic to be with the orcs, because it makes perfect sense. And Orc War is all about just like destroying, fighting, and looting. So it makes perfect sense that they would have that in there. The other thing I would really hope is that I don't have to pay for blood and gore. It's a Warhammer game. Do not make me pay for blood and gore. It should already be in it. Another thing I would really like to see is not having to buy every single faction in the game. Because, I mean, the Warhammer universe has quite a few factions. Not too many. Not as many factions are in, oh, you know, Rome 2 or even Attila. But there are quite a few factions to choose from. And there's a few that you just expect to be in the base game. For example, the High Elves, the Wood Elves, the Dark Elves, you know, Chaos. Maybe Chaos Undivided at first, and like, you know, maybe the other ones could be some sort of DLC or whatever. But at least one faction of Chaos should come in point blank, no argument. Or at least you would think. But again, we'll see. Now, a lot of official details haven't really been announced. So, they're saying there's going to be heroes in the game. Well, if there's going to be heroes in the game, I want skill systems. You know, think about like kind of how Mark of Chaos did it. Where you could actually have a hero who could gain experience, you could get skills. Just make it a better game. Because let's be honest, Mark of Chaos was okay at best. It was an interesting interpretation. However, it promised massive titanic battles on the scale of the Warhammer universe, and instead it was more like skirmishes and just tiny engagements with not that many guys. So, yeah, you know, those are just some of the things I would like to see. The only other thing the Commissar would really, really like to see is a Warhammer 40K Total War. But you know, that's just wishful thinking, maybe just a bit optimistic, and it's probably not going to happen. But if it does, ooh, let me tell you, oh, you'll never see me again. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, just talking a little bit about the announcement trailer for Warhammer Total War. And you guys should really check it out. I'll probably post a link to it in the description just so you can see it. Because, again, if you're a Warhammer fan like me, it'll probably get you pretty excited. Without further ado, I will see you next time.